Hello everyone, Venza here, and in today's video I'll be making a game with only using chatgpt to make me the scripts for it. So my inspiration for this is Squid Game, and I'll be making my own custom version which I'll show at the end of the video, which you can play. So now let's move on to the first step of making the game. So for the first step I'll be doing the lobby. So this is what you get when you join the game, and you just queue up and wait until you launch into another server. So let's move on to the montage of making the lobby. Now, so I did do a lobby, but I will be doing some finishing touches, but I'll be doing that off camera. So let me just quickly go through everything. Here'll be like the beds where everyone has to sleep. Here'll be like the spawn point, and here'll be where you take a lift down to all of the games. It'll display all the players and the next game here. And just a thing where the money will drop into, and in the end of the games, this money will drop down onto the final player. So now let's move on to the second step, which is programming it so it sends you into the main server of a game. So now that we have ChatGPT loaded up, let's ask it to generate me a script. So now ChatGPT has generated me 2 scripts already, so we will check them out quickly and then we'll see them in the actual game. So let's quickly go over these. So this one is for the teleport script, which will teleport you into the instance of the server, and this one is a leave button that will allow you to leave the square and it will not teleport you. So let's just put these into the game. I'll do this off camera, so I'll see you over on Roblox Studio. So welcome everyone. So off camera I spent like a good 10-20 minutes fighting with chatgpt to get this working. So let me show you what I've done today quickly. So first of all, you spawn into here and then you go over here, which will teleport you to the main instance of the game. So once you get into here, a leave button will appear and you'll be frozen so you can't move. As you can hear, I am tapping my keys, which doesn't even let me jump or walk anywhere. But if you click here on the leave button, it will teleport you back to spawn and you'll be unfrozen. So that's what I did today. I made the lobby. So tomorrow I'll be making lobby music and the main parts of the actual game. So I'll see you tomorrow.
The next day.
Hello everyone, so this is the next day, and what I was thinking is if I just change the lobby, as this looks kind of bad with all of these and the pipes and everything. So I'll check up on you guys once I'm done with remaking the lobby.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Some extra building off camera. So now that I'm sure that this will be the lobby for the game, let me quickly show you around. So here you have a lift, and then you just walk here through this small corridor, and this is the main area. Here you have bunk beds that you'll have to sleep on to get energy for the next game, and there will be two teams, red and blue. So blue is here and red is here. So the same system is here, that once you step on the white, you will have a leave button. So let me quickly show you that. And it still functions the way like it did yesterday. So now what I might do is add some walking sound effects, maybe a few GUIs, and maybe a sign here. So I will see you after all of that is done. Now I've added all the UIs, so there are a few problems because the play count doesn't update whenever someone touches this and stays in it. But I'll be doing all the bug fixing at the end of the video. But for now, let's move on to making the first game in the actual game instance. So here we are everyone, and this game will be the basically it will be the game where you get teleported through the lobby game. So let's quickly build it and then we'll do all the publishing. I'll see you guys after the montage.
chasing, leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So here we are now with the last game. So this will be played at the end of every game, and this actually determines the winner. So basically there'll be 5 players. The 5 finishing players will have to stand on one platform, but every time one of the platforms will fall, and then the player will unfortunately meet their fate and they will fall through here and onto the spikes. And that continues from 5 players to 4 players, and then goes to 3, then goes to 2, and then the final player. This one doesn't fall, and then just the final player walks along and then ends here. So this will be the last game. So let's quickly make a few more games, and then I'll meet you guys after all of those are finished. So for the second game, I made something similar to the Squid Game Tug of War. This is probably going to be called Tug and Enemy, as you'll have 2 people going on each side of a platform and like pulling the rope, and the one that dies will just fall down here and die from fall damage. But the other one will go through the platform and onto here, and all the survivors will then go back into the lobby and wait till the next round. So I'll be adding a few more another time, but for now, let's move on to the next game. After some thought, I've decided that I'll be removing the Tug and Enemy game, and I'll be recreating it, as it would immediately wipe out half the server which is needed for this game. So I will do something where most of the people get to survive. So I'll be using this arena for it, and I will think about it quickly and I will move on to the montage of making it. So now I've quickly decided what I'll be doing with this. So I'll make it similar to the Squid Game red light green light, but I'll add some of my own touches to it. So there'll be little bases here, and every time stop will be played, players will have to hide in the little bases, and whoever's not there will get shot. And then once they get to the end here, they'll all pass and they'll move on into the lobby and then to the next game. So let's quickly make it.
The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were so.
Now I've made it, so I'll do the colouring on these after I'm done with the scripting. So let me just quickly walk you around. Here'll be the bases where you get to hide, and here'll be like the platform where all the snipers are standing. And if you're found in like the grey area, you'll be shot. And if you don't make in time either, these will actually explode, so I'll program them like that. And yeah, so if you're not there in time, then these will explode or you'll be shot. So now let's move on to making one more game and then we'll get to the scripting. So let's build the final game before we start doing all the scripting. Let me quickly show a time lapse of me making this game. Let me just quickly walk you around and then we'll start with the scripting. So this game will be about voting for who you want to win in one round. So there'll be 2 players chained to these things above a platform with these things that will burn you into a crisp. And there'll be 2 of these, so there'll be 2 players and the people outside of it will get to choose who wins. So the person that wins will be just stuck somewhere here around, and then they'll have immunity for the rest of this game, but the player that unfortunately fails will fall here and get burned. So what will happen is that there'll be 2 players every single time until there's like about a good 10 to 12 people, which will wipe out like half the server, and then they'll be put back into here. So let's start with the coding now. Welcome back everyone. So I've just finished with making all the games and done all the scripting, but there does appear to be a few bugs which I'll be finishing off camera, but I'll not be publishing this game yet. Although what I will do is I'll keep on making this and then I'll release a trailer on my channel which will be coming soon. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.